Happy October, everybody. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with yet another reading for you guys. So we are welcoming in a brand new month with lots of energies. I'm literally going to be tapping into every single one of these decks here, in addition to tarot, of course, which I don't have here. And I just really wanted to give you guys an overall picture as to what the next 4 weeks is going to be looking like for you. General advice as always, so please do take the parts of it that resonate for you. Don't try to make it fit. You know, what makes sense for you makes sense for you, and leave the rest behind. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into it and see what it is that needs to come through for your zodiac sign. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your October reading, guys. So let's start off taking a look at your romantic partnerships, your love interest. What is it that you need to know as we welcome in a brand new month? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Nice card. All right, so we've got alignment coming through. Balance, which is definitely a Libra vibe from the tarot, right? With the that type of energy coming through for you. Stable, satisfied. The stars will align. All right, let's see what else. So if you are going through some stuff right now, whether in separation or not, it does seem that you and the person you're focused on have a really good chance at working things out, possibly getting the conversation moving towards the right direction. This is the next card. We have attraction. It does say secret admirer, so this could maybe be a message for my singles. You might not be thinking of anyone in particular, or maybe you're interested in someone but nothing's happened. You might be surprised, you know, maybe the person that you're interested in could also be interested in you. Maybe you don't even know about it. So that could be a literal interpretation for some of you, having a secret admirer, somebody who's into you. They find you to be attractive, you know, something about maybe your personality, just something about your vibe that they're really into, but maybe they haven't taken the step to tell you. All right, beauty undeniable. This is focusing on the attraction between two people. What else for Libra? We have news, air, communication, delivery, which is so fitting for a Libra reading since you are an air sign. So if you are waiting for some news to come in when it comes to a love interest, right? Since that's what we're focusing on right now, this news might come to you during the next 4 weeks, which is focusing on this entire month. All right, let's see what else. This is interesting. Maybe the person that you're thinking about could be an earth sign. You know, could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But this is also a really good month for you to be grounded, you know, to ground yourself, connected and rooted, as it says. Taking time to be able to focus on that part of your life if you haven't done that, or if you haven't had a chance to do that. All right, so let's clarify things here with tarot. But so far, I am feeling here, Libra, that the month looks pretty promising when it comes to your love connections. All right, so let's grab some tarot and see what it is that you need to know. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Six of Cups. Somebody's thinking about you. You probably have been drawn to this reading because you're thinking of them. And of course, the Six of Cups, if you guys watch these readings a lot, you probably already know this is somebody who's thinking about you, missing you, feeling quite nostalgic, looking at the past, the memories that you guys have shared together. The Six of Cups can also be a card of reconciliation, desiring a reunion. So if you're wanting somebody back, I feel they're on the same page. Ace of Wands, beautiful. So this might be a month that is focused on new beginnings for some of you, or planting the seeds to be able to work on your love connections. Could be something like that, but it's very positive in the direction that it seems to be going. When it comes to your desires, when it comes to your love interests, whoever has captured your heart. Okay, let's see what else. Some of you experienced the tower, okay, the tower moment in your relationship. You know, oops, I've got a glare here. Sorry about that. So if that is the case, guys, I do feel that it might be a blessing in disguise that you guys parted ways, you know, and that there was something here that you guys needed to address, or there was time needed apart in order for something to be worked through. You know, it could also be somebody that maybe wanted to go in a different direction. Maybe you wanted to go in a different direction. So that could have been a mutual decision to break things off. But I do feel it has allowed you guys to learn the lessons of what this relationship represents and what it is that you would want to manifest between the two of you. Let's see what else here. I still have a glare, sorry. I think it's my lighting, honestly. Okay, let's grab another card here. Look at this. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. So we've got major arcanas coming through in your reading here, Libra. And this is just telling me that despite the separation, that life may just present you with the opportunity to find your way back to your person, or they back to you. You know, I'm going to adjust my lighting, guys, because I have a feeling that's what's causing this. Hold on one second. Let me turn this off, see if that helps, and see if this helps. Okay, maybe a little. Yeah, it gets a little bit dark in my office, but clearly we're getting a glare. So I don't want you guys to see that glare. There we go, that's better. So I'm just feeling here that there is a choice to be made, because the Lover's card, we already know the attraction is here. We already know that the love is here, that you guys are a very compatible couple, but you guys have definitely experienced something difficult here, and that is what that Tower card represents. So if something is going to be revived and return, come back into your life, I do feel on both your part as well as theirs that you're both wanting to make different choices and decisions here to ensure that the future is stable and that there aren't any Tower moments in the future. This is the next card. All right, so Temperance. Some of you might be thinking of either a Gemini from the Lover's card. We also have the Temperance card representing Sagittarius. So patience, balance, moderation. And remember, from the very beginning, guys, this card came through and it literally says balance, stable, satisfied, right? And that's what can be restored, excuse me, between you and your person. And since we are so close to Sagittarius season, it might happen during that time, guys. You know, so if you just haven't seen a whole lot of progress in your love life, I feel the way this will manifest for you before the end of this year, it could bring some surprises your way. And I love that this is clarifying from your person that they are 100% committed, but they also needed to learn what life would be like without you, you know? So let me go ahead and grab some verbiage here for you from the person that's coming through in this reading. I'll be pulling from the Unspoken Messages deck by Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Libra. All right, what do we need to know? What do we need to know here? You don't see a Tower moment, you know, every single time, but you guys definitely experience that. So what needs to be expressed here? All right. take this if it makes sense. So if your person is jealous, it's probably because you've either been with somebody else. That could be the case for some of you, making a reunion a bit difficult for this person, especially if you're in another relationship. So that's very specific. Won't apply to everybody. I see you in my dreams. So there's 5D interaction here between the two of you. They see you, you see them. I feel you guys are able to connect in your dreams. All right, let's see what else. What else for Libra here? You are my personal drug, addicted to you. So almost to the point where they're obsessed about you, I feel. They could be, part of this jealousy could be that they're either asking about you to maybe mutual friends that you guys have, or it could even be cyber stalking, you know, where they're just checking out your social media. And for some of you, you are in another relationship, you know, but this is clarification here that this person, an ex-partner at this point, they are thinking about you and they want a reunion. They want to try again. But if there's the blockage of another relationship in the way, maybe they feel like they can't do anything about it for now, you know, and that's where this is contributing to the energy. But I do feel that life will find a way to have them maybe have an opportunity to reconnect with you. So let's go ahead and clarify with additional tarot and see where this is going to go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. There's definitely something standing in the way of the two of you getting back together. And I mean, that won't apply to everybody because I do feel there are those of you who are single and wanting to reconnect with a past love. It could be that, and that certainly is coming through, making it possible to let you know that maybe this month balance can be restored, stability can be restored, or it might not happen until the latter half of this year, more towards Sagittarius season. We've got the Nine of Cups. Yeah, they're wishing to be with you, plain and simple. That's a part of what it is that they desire. All right, Five of Pentacles. It's basically telling you that they're not in a good space right now. They're struggling through the breakup, the separation. And it could have been you, perhaps, Libra, that distanced yourself from this individual. So the literal interpretation of Five of Pentacles is that they have been left out in the cold. They're feeling this cold energy between the two of you, especially when this Tower moment happened, you know, because that represents the separation. And so this reading could be addressing the fact that without you, life has just been one big struggle for them. Look at this. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles that is followed once again by the Lover's card, okay? So we are seeing repeat messages here. I do feel if you want someone back, if you want that reconciliation, and if there were, let's just say, either third parties or commitment issues, I feel with the Ace of Pentacles, and it really is picking up off of this alignment card where stability can be restored, security, you know, what they're bringing your way is a solid offer of commitment, of stability, and or marriage, you know. They're not wanting to play around anymore. So part of the choice that they want to make, which the Lover's card is about decisions and choices, when it comes to matters of the heart, I feel they want to make good choices to ensure that you guys get back together. Or for, actually, there could be those of you tuning in and you're with your person, but you're just going through some challenges. I feel you guys can overcome that. You know, maybe it comes down to communicating better, right? Could be that. This is the next card, guys. So we're getting a couple of cards. Look at this. News. Ace of Wands can represent good news. And honestly, all of the aces can represent good news. But this is a new chapter having to do with your love connection here. For those of you who are not in a relationship right now and you're focused on a past love wanting to return, there's a really good chance that they might reach out to you. That is what I'm getting there. So possible reunions for those who want it, and even new love connections for singles is what I'm feeling possibly this month. The seeds could definitely be planted this month, and as more time unfolds, maybe you'll find that you really have found your person if you haven't already. Okay, so that's what's coming through, guys. When it comes to your love life, I feel October will be jam-packed with activity when it comes to your social life, certainly, you know. And I mean, as we enter, you know, the rest of the year, right now we're in Libra season. This is your very own Libra season, so it's going to be interesting how the rest of the month unfolds and heading into Scorpio season as well. All right, so now moving gears here, I want to go ahead and focus on your finances, your career. Let's go ahead and grab cards focused on that. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Did I just say moving gears? I meant switching gears. All right, guys, it's been a long day. Let's grab some cards for you, focusing on your finances, your career opportunities. What does that energy look like for you this month? All right, so this is the first card. Pay attention to the signs the universe gives you about your job or career. Maybe you could be in between jobs, or you're looking to change careers, or you're really wanting advancement in your, you know, whatever field you're in. Some of you might be an entrepreneur as well. All right, let's see what else. Five, 5, 5. If you're seeing this number, expect positive changes financially. So that's fantastic. If you happen to be seeing that, that's a huge sign for you, letting you know that things are shifting for the better when it comes to your finances. Let me grab one more here. And then we've got recognition, receiving recognition at work. That could be a raise. That could be a promotion. It could be a particular award that you receive in front of your peers for all the hard work and effort that you have been putting in. So that's fantastic. I wanted to also grab a couple of messages from the Hustle deck. This one's also by Fire Witch Tarot. So let's see what this deck says. So lots of positive things that could be coming in for you this month. Time to take things to the next level. It's time for you to level up. And I feel if you relate to that, you already know that it's time. It is time. Let's grab one more here. One more card for Libra. Look at this. You're in for a sweet surprise. I really feel that for you, Libra, and I have a feeling it's going to be more than just your finances and your career, because I'm picking up off of that same type of energy when it comes to your love connections. So that looks fantastic, guys. Hopefully that really speaks to you. I also wanted to pull from my Harsh Truth deck, and what this deck focuses on are perhaps the lessons that are a little bit harder to learn, or, you know, maybe there's a particular pattern that just keeps surfacing for you, and this just tells it like it is. So let's see what that looks like for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Look at that. Speak up. Find your voice. If there's something that you want to manifest, in certain instances, you really do have to speak up. You need to let them know, or let a particular person know. It's like, hey, I want that. And that applies to your love life, yes. Your finances, yes. Your career, your friendships, how you interact with your family. Speak up, because nobody can read your mind, you know? Nobody can really know what it is that you're wanting unless you convey that. All right, let's grab another for Libra. All right, Libra, look at that. Lose the loser before the loser loses you. Who is that for? Could it be that your friends or your family have been telling you, it's like, this person's not good, you know, you deserve better. Well, perhaps it's time for you to recognize that you deserve better. All right, let's grab one more for Libra. All right. You can't win if you're afraid to lose. You know, it's a similar vibe to speak up, right? It's like sometimes you got to just speak it out, to throw it out to the universe and see what happens, what it is that you're able to manifest. Let your fears go. You know, it's like feel the fear, but do it anyway. So don't be afraid to lose, because more than anything, by just changing up your vibe, you might end up winning in more than one thing in your life. Okay, so that's what's coming through there, guys. And finally, I wanted to grab some angel messages for the collective, for Libra. Angels and spirit guides, please, what are the final messages for this reading? This is the first one, and I love it. Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. So do you have haters in your life? Do you have people that pretend to be happy for your success, or pretending to be your friend, right? Keep doing you. Keep being high vibe, because eventually all of the haters, they're going to get tired of hating and take a look at you and see you in a very different light, because you're an inspiration. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Let me grab another for Libra. All right, Seraphina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. For some of you, you know, maybe you're pregnant right now, or you find out that you are, you know, but I do feel that this is a very happy energy, obviously, to be able to bring that into your family. May happen for some of you before the end of the year, especially if you've been trying to conceive, but maybe that's been an issue for you. So remember, some happy surprises, happy changes that are coming in for you. And for others, you know, maybe there has been a new addition to your family already, and it's such a blessing. It's acknowledging that. All right, one final card for Libra. All right, so we've got Layla coming in. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So if you don't already meditate, that could be quite helpful for some of you guys. Okay, so take any part of these messages that truly are speaking to you, but that is what I have this time, guys, as we navigate a brand new month. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. And of course, all of these decks used here will be linked down below. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you have a great month, and I will catch you real soon.